What's going on, guys and girls? It's Zach from Switchforce, and this is a super cool moment because I have something in my hands that I have coveted for a long time. A Pro Controller. A Pro Controller, but not just any ordinary Pro Controller. It looks like it would just be the typical OG Pro Controller until you see on the side and there is that Colorware tape. Yes, I got my first ever Colorware controller. They are probably the best in the business at making super sweet colored Joy-Con Pro Controllers. They obviously do PS4 stuff, Xbox One stuff, iPhone stuff, all that, but I'm focused on this right here, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the different colored Joy-Con Pro Controllers, and now I've designed something that I feel is super freaking epic. Now we're gonna open this up and see what it's all about. These run, the Pro Controllers, $130, so it's a $60 premium to have your own color scheme. Now that's pretty pricey, but if it's as quality as it looks and as I've been told, then it could very well be worth it. You get to pick the front of the controller, the back of the controller, and the grips of the controller for the Pro, and I went with a Mario theme. That was my goal, was to create a Mario themed Pro Controller, because it sure doesn't seem like Nintendo is going to do it. And I brought the Mario Joy-Con here to see just how close they get to official Mario color. So, Accord, yes. But the bad boy is right in here, and we're gonna open it up and take a first peek together. God, it looks good. Check out that bad boy. It looks so freaking good. I love the Switch logo in white. I think that is the finishing touch that this controller needed. And then I've got the red on the front, the red in the back. You could put a third color here if you wanted, but I felt like to make it as professional and legit as possible, I wanted to go simple, and so that's why I did red on front and back. And then the blue grips are so good. It feels good. You can even see, and I'll give you guys some up-close shots, you can even see the little pips that are supposed to be on the grips. Now, it does have a slightly different feel than the Pro Controller, but it's just very slight. And obviously, it's because these are modified, but it's not your traditional paint job. These are done with expert care and expert precision. And that white Switch logo, I'm super excited about that. I think that looks so good. I've brought some other Pro Controllers in for comparison. The first one being the Xenoblade 2 Pro Controller. Now, you'll notice that on the back of this controller, it is straight up the grip color. And that's because thus far, we've only had black colored front Pro Controllers. So whether it was the original, the Splatoon, or the Xenoblade, it's black here, color on the grips, and then the color from the grips continues the back. I would love to see them change it up and give us some colored fronts, because then you could do cool stuff with the Switch logo like Colorware did, making it white. The Switch logo here is see-through / black / gray, which is fine, but I love how it looks and how it pops with the white, and it makes me so bad want a bright red Switch with a white Switch logo. I think that would be so cool. I love how precise the buttons are, right? Everything looks good. It's not like it's been painted over or there's any errors or mistakes. It looks freaking awesome. And you'll notice on the back, you can see the pips on the grips even better. It's a slightly different feel. It feels a little, you can feel like there's a little bit something there, but it's so slight. It's near perfect. And look, we'll compare here, Splatoon 2, Mario, looking freaking fantastic. This one opts to keep the color on the grip alone and then goes with the black see-through coloring on the front and the back. Now, you can't do embedded imagery, obviously, with Colorware like Nintendo has done on the Splatoon 2 controller and on the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 controller. So that's where these are still a leg up. I mean, I don't think they'll ever be able to do embedded designs like that, and that's something that Nintendo has made super cool about these custom limited these I guess just limited exclusive Pro Controllers. I love that. But Nintendo isn't doing much on just the color front or just the variety front, so that's where something like this is absolutely incredible, and I love it. Now, let's do a little test. This is Nintendo's official Mario Red Joy-Con. This came as part of the Super Mario Odyssey Switch bundle, and it's a little darker. I personally think it's a little too dark. If I'm looking at Mario Red, I feel like he's a little bit more akin to the Pro Controller I have here than this darker Joy-Con. But remember, they needed to make sure that the Joy-Con in the Mario Odyssey bundle definitely and obviously stood out in comparison to the neon red that comes with the original launch day system. So I feel like maybe that's why they darkened this up, because you can see it's a little bit of a darker hue, not by much, but slightly. And in different lighting, it almost looks identical, but it is a little darker. I personally prefer this one on the Pro Controller. Now, just to go the extra mile here, These are close, a little darker when it comes to the Super Mario Odyssey Joy-Con. But let's take the Switch, hello Switch, as a whole, the original launch colorway with the neon red and neon blue, and see how that compares. Now the neon red is obviously far brighter, so job well done. We are much closer to the Super Mario Odyssey color and Mario's actual color on the Colorware controller, so good work there. The blue is actually pretty similar as well, although we're still darker on the Colorware controller, which is more evocative of Mario than the neon blue of the Joy-Con, and it's a little bit shaded more blue, whereas this I feel has a little bit, I don't want to say maybe like aqua, it's just a little bit of a different tone than what we've got over here. This is the Paradise colorway on the grips, and then the Formula colorway on the front and back if you want to go and check this out for yourself or make one or bring some Mario Pro Controller into your life. But I think we picked the right colors, and I think we did a really good job of making this as Super Mario as super possible. I love this. This is gonna be my go-to Pro. I love the Pro Controllers. I use them all the time. That's how I play majority of my Switch, unless I'm doing like Enter the Gungeon indie runs in the car or in bed or whatever. I use Pro Controller all the time. My go-to is now going to be this Colorware model. It feels and looks fantastic. I love it. You guys know how big I am on the custom Joy-Con scene. I think I'm going to have them do some custom Joy-Con as well. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Big thanks to Colorware for hooking it up. I love what you guys did. The design is epic. And now I'm gonna go make some Joy-Con because I can't wait to see what I can create. They've got a whole lot of colors. You wanna check it out for yourself. We'll drop a link in the description. I'm impressed. I think it looks really good. I like it a lot. And I feel like it is a definite step up from any other Pro Controller I have seen custom-wise. And like I said, it feels nearly identical. There's just a couple percentage something different, but it's basically there. And the lights work, the triggers work, it's all good, and I love that colored Switch logo. I think it pops super well and just looks fantastic. Now I want the whole freaking Mario clan. I want a Luigi controller, a Bowser, a Peach, a Toad. I'm gonna have to restrain myself. Let me know what you guys and girls think of my new Mario Pro Controller in the comments down below, and how you feel this compares to other custom Pro Controllers you've seen. If you've got any Colorware controllers of your own, definitely show us on Twitter, twitter.com/theswitchforce, or pop over to our Discord, link in the description, and you can share those there as well. Like I said, it is a premium to pick your colors, but in this case, the job they've done, I feel like it's worth it to me at least. I'm crazy on the collector front, and I wish Nintendo would make more cool colors and more crazy designs, but they got nothing on the horizon right now in terms of Pro or Joy-Con. So in the meantime, I'm gonna make my own. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Fantastic day. Until next time, Switch Force out.